All right, welcome all back, ladies and gents, to another episode of No Man's Sky. So, previous episode, we were kind of getting used to the game. Obviously, there's a bit of a learning curve that goes on in the beginning of the game. It takes, a couple hours, two to 5 hours, I would say. And I think we're kind of still in that process. We got to try to, we'll continue to upgrade some of our stuff and learn how to do different things. And then obviously, as we progress, we'll be able to go out, explore, build our base, like all that stuff. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for supporting the first part of the I'm not calling it a series quite yet. That remains to be seen just because of how vast it is. But I do appreciate you guys for supporting the first stream, smashing like buttons, hopping in the chat, watching the replays. It really does mean a lot to me. So if you guys are enjoying it, be sure to continue to smash the like button. Drop comments, consider subscribing to the channel as well. And yeah, we're not going to waste any more freaking time. But as always, I hope you guys are doing good today. Hope you guys are happy and healthy. So we got to install a hyperdrive on our ship. That's our, main objective right now. We actually got to get 110,000, I think credits or units, that's what they're calling them. And so we got to go over to the trade terminal here at the station and try to make some money. So we got to go to the trade. So we got to find, maybe I could just sell it to anybody over here, but technology. Who's this fucking guy? Envoy. Technology. Let's just see. Oh, decline. All right, we gotta find the trade terminal. It's a weapon terminal. Where is the trade terminal? Well, fuck, I don't know where it's at. Oh, is it down there? I gotta freaking pay attention to the damn, Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. So we don't have much. We don't have much.
Units received. Units received.
I feel like I'm selling shit that I probably shouldn't. Okay.
Units received. Units
We'll get rid of that. Okay. Alrighty. All right, so it seems like we're gonna have to just find a lot of stuff, come back, like go down to our base area, kind of loot a little bit, and then see how happens. See what happens. All right, so let's scout this out. Let's see what we got. What's right here? Silver deposit. Cargo drop. Go check that out.
Technology recharged. Radiation protection falling.
The hell is this? Sweet root. Actually, I do think I hit this up. I think I hit this up in the previous previous stream. New item recorded. What was that? So yeah, it definitely seems like this game is more of a, I'm not gonna say a grind. And I know we talked about it in the previous stream, but it's definitely more of a laid back, like exploration based or focused game. Like at the bare minimum, you got to put in like, you know, 200 plus hours. All right, we got Shattered Sweep Ray. What is that? Knowledge Stone. Unknown building. Let's go hit this up. Upgrade modules. Improve a specific technology you have already installed. Each module is unique. Search out specific or rare modules at each space station.
Radiation protection falling.
Use nanites to buy upgrades from space stations. Every core technology can support 3 upgrade modules. Okay. Okay, so we can upgrade this. Pulse engine module. Black market modification for the Starship Pulse engine. Choose a slot. I don't have an open slot. The hell? Maybe I can't install it? I guess I can't install it yet. Alrighty. Well, that's a part of it. We're still learning how to play the damn game. There's a lot of things they don't fucking tell you. So we got a lot of cargo drops.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharged.
It's cool that you can recharge your stuff, like, without having to go into the menu every time. I guess I didn't do that last time. Like, if you push down on the D-pad on the controller, you get quick access to your... You can recharge your equipment. Oh, we got a knowledge stone. Let's go get that.
Radiation protection.
You'll be my background sound for my PM net. Hey, I'm glad I could provide some sort of ambient noise for you, dude. I hope you're doing good, Bling. I hope you're doing good, man. I appreciate you for hopping in. All right, so we learned a new word. We learned a new word. I feel like this game is just very daunting. It's very intimidating for a lot of people because of how vast it is. Oh, I can't do that. I need an advanced mining laser. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Sham? How you doing, man? Happy Tuesday, bro. Happy Tuesday, dude. What you up to? What was that? right, so we got to this station.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. You just chilling under, currently hiding underneath 2 blankets. Is it cold? Is it cold where you're at, bro? You freezing? Are you a hot chocolate person, Sham, or nah? Like, do you enjoy like a good cup of hot chocolate when it's cold? What the hell is this shit? A beacon sent long ago from a distant system awaits my response. 3 numbers are visible above an empty input box. I think I know what comes next. Alright, so we got 1702, 7021. Oh, I see, I see. So it's gonna be, yeah. Discover a location within the distant stars. Fuck is that? Is that a ancient ruin? Ooh, I guess we could go check that out. Bro, I don't know what the hell you're saying. I have no idea what you're talking about. They take a second to think, then grab my multi-tool with... Shrieking it with saliva, what? Okay, what the hell is that about? And why is he like putting his fucking saliva all over my damn multi-tool? That's a little fucked up. You're grinding Arc? Hey man, that's cool that you're enjoying that, dude. I'm glad you're able to find a game that you're like really like passionate about, that you can like invest a lot of time into and not like stress out too much about it. I think that's why a lot of people are playing it, right? I think wait, what? Is there a cargo drop inside? But yeah, bro, I just feel like a lot of people could play that. Oh, it must be inside. I missed it. You like chai milk tea? I don't mind chai tea, but it's not my favorite. But I do like it. Alright, we got some nanites. But like for me, man, I like drinking like like if it's cold, like hot chocolate is a go-to. You put some s'mores on the top. I mean, not s'mores, marshmallows.
falling.
Let's go check this out. I will say this game is actually very relaxing. I think the music mixed in with just like the gameplay. Alright, so our inventory is full. Alright, we're gonna have to go back to back to our ship. And drop some stuff off. Hey, what's going on, Cody Hall? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? You on your lunch break? Hey, well, I appreciate you for hopping in on your lunch break, dude. I appreciate you. What are you eating for lunch? What are you eating for lunch? You gotta give us the deets. It's like a fucking that's mandatory. When anybody brings up like something regarding food, like we gotta know. That's cool that it tracks your the amount that you've walked.
Technology recharged. No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay, so I can summon my ship. But I'm not going to. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some of the stuff in my ship.
Radiation protection falling.
Let's see here. Move some of this stuff over. That's worth 22,000. Holy shit. Yeah, this is worth a lot too. Got ammunition. Okay. Shit. Shiza.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharged.
Alright, so I might head back that way. Let me see. Damaged machinery. Actually, let's go take a look at that. See what that is about. What's going on, Zanch?
Radiation protection falling.
What's going on, bro? How you doing? Feels faster than Starfield? I would probably say that, like, for me, it feels slower. Now, I think it might feel like, I think it does, it could potentially feel a little bit faster because there aren't a lot of loading screens. So, like, if you're, yeah, you get in your ship and you're flying away, like, because it's very consistent and you don't have to, like, wait, you know, 10 to 30 seconds to freaking, you know, enter a load screen, exit a load screen, like, it might seem a little bit faster. But, like, right now, I feel like this shit is way slower than Starfield. Because with Starfield, you get the, you know, you have, like, the buggy that you can drive around in, which I think speeds up this aspect of the game, like exploration. Toxic protection module. Okay, so I can't put that on there yet. But I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing good. Are you, you going on another date, bro? I know you said last stream you were, you went on a date. Alright, we're gonna go check that out. Let's go check that out. Not yet? You just stressed with work, man? Hey. Bro, I feel you. How many hours do you work in a week? Because I remember you saying you were working like long hours, I think.
Radiation protection falling.
More than 40. But my work in itself is hectic. 40 hours in my job is more stressful. I mean, I get that, yeah. I mean, not every job's the same, yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I feel like a lot of jobs are stressful and hectic. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, someone could be working, like... Yeah, it's not... I guess it's not necessarily, like, the amount of hours. I mean, I guess it does, but it depends on, like you're saying, like, what your job... Or how stressful your job actually is. You know, because someone could potentially be working, like, 50 hours a week. But they're not as stressed, even though they're working a lot of hours. Because they're, you know, their job isn't as stressful. So maybe the stress factor for them is like, oh shit, they gotta work, like, you know, overtime. They gotta work 50 hours instead of 40. It's kind of like if, you know, like nurses at like hospitals, they work fucking like brutal shifts. And on top of that, they work long ass hours, but then, you know, their job is stressful as fuck too.
Technology recharged. Technology recharged.
Oh, let me see, What the hell is exocraft? Summon exocraft. Oh, you can have companions in the game? What? Like creature companions? That's interesting. You had a fight with someone from the China team? Oh, shit. Hey, were you the one that started it, or were they the one that started it? You guys, like, button heads over, like, a specific thing?
Protection falling.
They're not able to give data. Bro, I don't know what you obviously, like, I don't know the context about, damn, why did I? Let's go over here. Oh, it's right here. Damn, there's actually a lot of shit over here. So they want you to fucking run it based off of like 20%? That's crazy. Like, how is that even, like, possible? Like, you're not gonna get any, It's like someone asking you to solve a fucking math equation and you only have, like, half of half of the equation. Like, you don't have the other half. So how the fuck are you gonna solve it? Let's go up this way. Oh shit. All right, we've learned 5 words. I know there's a damn... Yeah, it's right here.
Radiation protection falling.
All right, let's recharge.
Technology recharged.
Damn, I got no fucking I got no shit for my life support.
Radiation protection falling.
All right, we got more ammunition. All right, where the fuck was that observatory? I think it was over this hill. They're saying that even 20% is sufficient, as it is about 20k data. The point is impact is calculated on overall. Bro, I don't know what the hell you're saying. I mean, I know what you're saying, but I don't know what you're saying, if that makes any sense. Because I'm not well versed in like all that stuff, but ultimately I understand where you're coming from is what I'm trying to say. But I still don't know what the hell you're saying. Like, you just need more fucking, you know, data from them to do your job, and they're not fucking willing to budge. It's just frustrating. So I guess like you work with damn, I need to go, is it this way? Damn, I'll be getting lost left and right. So do you work with like
Life support power.
teams from China like all the time? Is it China, or is it like more than just, is it multiple countries? fuck? Oh, it's right here. Oh, that's where, okay. That's where I was before. Yeah, I said, no, I see. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean. Like, you could run it on 20% data, but it's not going to be like...
Radiation protection falling.
It's not worth it. As long as it's within your organization. No, I know that. It's not like country-based, but I'm saying, like, do you work with teams from, like, China or, like, the US or, like, other... Like, within your organization? Or do you guys have locations across, like, you know, span a couple countries? Or is it just, like, you guys, like, you over in India and then like, China? Like, teams over in China? Yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, bro. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Like, they just need to give you fucking, like, all of it. So you can... India, China, US? But I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry you're fucking stressing out about work, dude. What does your fucking supervisor say? Or like your coworkers, what do they say?
Technology recharged.
But I keep finding rusted metal.
Radiation protection falling.
But I guess we need this for, like, for building. Oh, shit. Interesting. So you could upgrade your exosuit in this thing. So he's just said approve it for the 20% and then... Damn. So does that make it harder for you to like... I mean, I'm assuming that does make it harder for you to fucking like... If you only got like 20% of the data. But that sucks, bro. I'm sorry you gotta fucking deal with that shit. I know it's always a pain in the ass when you have to, I'm not gonna say like deal with coworkers, but that might be the wrong way of putting it, but like you're just trying to do your fucking job the way you're supposed to do your job, and you're not getting like the necessary information or tools in order to like to be efficient. Oh, you can toggle the camera view. All right, we're gonna head back. We'll head back to our ship.
Technology recharged.
Oh, so they're like fucking, they're coming in like demanding that you do it.
Radiation protection falling.
Like it's just like the way that they're talking. Bro, you know what? Like, I try to be professional, like, in my workplace, but I don't hold back either. I'm gonna say things that I want to say in a professional manner, but no one's ever gonna fucking, like, be disrespectful to me, or, like, tell me to, like, I don't know. But obviously, I know you can't just, like... I don't know, it's very difficult. I mean, every job's different. But that sucks, bro. I'm sorry you got to deal with that shit. I know it's a pain in the ass. Not only like it just stresses you out for your mental health and all that stuff. You got to go through that.
Life support power low.
I don't have enough I need what's it called?
Technology recharged.
Uranium. Where the fuck is the Damn, I'm getting all sorts of like. But I've had vertigo twice, and that does not help. Oh, it's the space station. Hey, what's going on, Matt Chetwood? How you doing today? I appreciate you for hopping in. What you been up to today? I shouldn't be working with program teams. It's such a pain in the ass. Next company I go into, I'll only work with. Like, have you thought about leaving that job anytime soon, Sanch? Or you kind of just like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay for the time being. You're just playing No Man's Sky and listening to live streams? Hey, well, I appreciate you for hopping in, man. I appreciate you for hopping in. Is No Man's Sky like one of your favorite games of all time? Fuck is the entrance? It is. You just started playing when the Expedition 19 brought the Corvettes. Oh, so you just started playing it. Like, I guess not. You didn't play it when it came out, when it launched, but you, one of the updates, you started jumping in and playing with it, or playing the game. Yeah, I've never played it before, bro. I've never played it. I've never freaking played it. All right, let's see what we got here.
Units received. Units received.
Holy hell, 158 thou.
Units received.
That's a lot. All right. All right, we should have enough money. All right, so we need 5 microprocessors. Holy shit. Okay. You're a noob? Hey, you and I are both noobs, bro. There's so much depth to it, but a lot of it is not obvious. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. Obviously, like, the first 2 hours, the previous stream, we kind of went through, like, I guess you could call it, like, the tutorial. We're still kind of going through that, but yeah, the game doesn't tell you shit. I think that's the one thing that might make the game, for me, feel a little bit slower. Is, the game doesn't tell you shit. You kind of just have to, like, explore and figure it out for yourself. I think that's why... I think that's why a lot of people are afraid of jumping into the game, because it is very, like, time consuming and meticulous. Okay, let me see here. So we need this. Processed metal alloy. No, we need to use copper. Okay. You consider it now, Zanch? Yeah, bro. If it's causing you a lot of stress, dude, you might have to, you know, switch and find something better. Like, take advantage of the situation you're in, and then obviously, like, but I know, like, as of late, like, I know you'll hop in stream and I know you'll say you're stressed out about work and shit. So. All right, how the fuck do I craft? Assembled for processed chromatic metal. Can I not craft that though? Let me see. Requested operation unavailable. Huh. Fuck. Yeah, you could offer advice. Yeah, you could offer advice. With everything going on at Amazon, and I don't know if you read the news, but it's best to leave. Yeah, I mean, I don't really pay attention to the news all too much, bro. I really don't. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Let me see.
Protection falling.
Oh, but see, I can't craft that specific item. But I have to have that in order to, so I have the blueprint? Oh, shit. Man, I wish they would have fucking said that.
Technology recharged.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the station. They're laying off 30,000 employees. Holy shit, dude! Already fired 15K. About to fire in the next round in January. Damn, bro. I don't get that shit. Like, Amazon is so fucking big, bro. Like, I don't understand why they gotta lay people off. Then again, I think the unfortunate thing and like what's going on now is like they're trying, like AI is fucking taking over everything, dude. Like AI is taking over. They're taking people's jobs. Like we see it in video games now. Like AI is taking, you know, I think at some point in time, like, you know, studios might not have a lot of, they might cut back on the amount of human developers that they have and use AI instead, which is unfortunate. Because I think video games are an art, and it's not supposed to be fucking robotic. But I wouldn't be shocked, bro, if like Amazon was like replacing those people with AI. And that's why they're laying people off. All right, here we go. Holy fuck, bro. Y'all want 27,000? Damn, y'all are fucking trying to rip me off.
Product received.
Y'all gotta be out of your damn minds. All right, well. If you can keep playing, we can meet up on... What's IG, Matt? What's IG? Oh, in-game. You mean in-game. Yeah, bro, if we do keep playing... I said it at the beginning of the stream, I don't know, I still don't know if this is going to be a full series. It just depends on, like... Obviously, like, the reception. I said, you know, the first stream... It seemed like a lot of people were, you know, they enjoyed it and they wanted to see more. So But because the game is very, I know I said it before, very daunting, is very, I mean, shit, I've been live for fucking, how long? Like an hour? And I feel like I haven't done a damn thing. So I do think this game does require a lot of time, which, like is one thing in particular, but like if enough people are enjoying it, we'll continue to play it. Because I am enjoying playing it. But like this, I feel like this is the type of game where you got to sit down for like 5-6 hours to really like get a good session in, you know what I mean? It's like one of those types of games. Until like maybe you get to a certain point in the game. But I think early on, like you got to fucking grind to kind of get yourself up and running. Hey, what's going on, Yannison? Happy Tuesday, bro. How you doing? How you doing, bro? How's Anoi? How's Anoi? Can't even fucking pronounce that shit. Are you still staying up till like 4 a.m. playing that shit, bro? That's not the reason they're firing people. AI does lay into replacement for some of the jobs, but not all. That's not why AI was invented. I mean, yeah, but I think we're starting to see that shit now with AI, where they're starting to, like, for instance, I'll bring up something related to gaming, which is kind of like a hot topic. But like in Call of Duty and Black Ops 7, you know, like the player cards, like the graphics and stuff. Apparently they were all created based off of AI. Like AI generated all of the like those player card graphics. And I mean, some of them look cool, but it's just the fact that they went in and used AI instead of having someone fucking like handcraft that shit. The fuck?
Technology recharged.
But you could start to see like AI slowly kind of creeping into more things like every year. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think companies are going to start abusing that shit, and they're going to be like, well, if we just implement AI here, it'll save us money and we don't have to pay all these people fucking to do this stuff. We can just pay like one person to oversee the AI, and then the AI will do everything and we'll save money. And I do think at some point in time that will happen, and I do think we are seeing some of it happen, just not on like a big scale. Okay, but doesn't that give the developers to focus on the important parts of the game? Yeah, but like that's like the player card thing, that doesn't pertain to, like, the devs that work on the player card stuff aren't the ones working on like gunplay or like anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Like those are like artists and like other people that work on, like, you know, like the art design of the game and stuff like that, not necessarily like how the game plays or performs. So if I'm talking strictly like the, you know, the player cards from Call of Duty, like, I think that shit's lazy as fuck. That they got to use AI to come up with shit like that. Given how big like they are, like that franchise is massive, so they should be able to fucking hire like 2 people to go in there and just handcraft like you go back and look at some of the player cards from some of the older Call of Duty games, and they're fucking cool, bro. Like, they're really cool. Not, and like I said, I don't think the ones that I saw when I looked at the it was like a video, I think, on YouTube, or I was watching somebody play it. I don't think they look bad, but I don't know. I'm not saying AI is bad. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying I think we should still be able to have an human element to like the way we do certain things, and not like integrate AI in places just to like cut cost or save time or anything like that. Using it is lazily in the is the issue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't think AI is bad, bro, but I think like some of these companies use it because they're just lazy as shit. Like I see some people boycotting ARC Raiders because they use AI to change voices. I think it's silly. So like that's different. Like I don't have a problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's a little different. And at the same time too, that game plays and performs pretty well. Now if the game was like a buggy mess and there were other things about the game that were not, you know, really polished, and then they had like AI doing shit, then I would be like, okay, like I'm not on board with like how they're doing or how they produce the game.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, if everyone lays off employees to save money, who will have money to buy the products? Yeah. Well, I know there was like rumors out there that like if AI just started like fucking doing everyone's job, then like we would get like money from like governments or some shit. I don't know what that was about. But like everyone would get like a stipend or or some type of shit like that. But what's funny, man, is like I feel like, yeah, they say like they replace people with AI, but then like the cost of everything continues to go up for like certain things. So like, yeah, we're cutting costs, you know, all this stuff. All right, then why you keep jacking up prices on shit? Or like your products? Like if anything, like, you know, the price of gaming continues to go up. All right, so if you guys are using more AI in the development of your games and you're firing people, we're not using a lot of human like developers, then let's, you know, maybe your game shouldn't cost as much. I mean, granted, I don't know how much all that, you know, AI costs, but you're not paying like, you know, 10 to 15 people. Designing is something I do. I think we'll get lower with AI, but development jobs, manager-based jobs, product-based jobs. Yeah, I think the economy of the world will just drop. Bro, it'll straight up be like Terminator, dude. It'll be like some sort of fucking like there it is. All right, we need a warp cell. And a hypercore. Alrighty. I need to find a source of antimatter. Okay, so we gotta go to orbit. So, he said everyone could get 100K a year with AI. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was reading something about that, Yannited. Like, if AI replaced most of everyone's jobs, I think, like, obviously you're going to still have to have humans for a wide, or a large, I can't even fucking speak right now. A lot of jobs out there are still gonna have to have humans to do it. We'll go over that way. Bro, I'm trying to install the ship. Oh, here we go. Finally. Alright, we're gonna go that way. Yeah, I do no, I do think AI is good, but we still have to be cautious of like all of that shit, you know? Like if we just start letting AI run rampant, which I do think a lot of companies will start to do that. Oh, we just got to be mindful. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be like Terminator, bro, and then, you know, fucking we have robots. You know, obviously we got like, you know, people are, you know, there's designing robots that you can buy and you can put in your house and they can help with chores and shit like that. And then like, you know, the fucking AI like goes rogue and fucking like all these robots start fucking killing people inside their homes and shit. I'm not saying that, but I think we still got to be cautious. But that shit would be crazy, dude, if like AI try to take over the fucking world or some shit, or they got a hold of like, you know, the nuke, like, you know, the nuke system. Or it's like Ultron. It's like the age of Ultron. Deficit spending reduces the value of currency. Getting 100K. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I've seen people say like, oh yeah, we would get compensated if AI was starting to take over like most of the jobs out there, but and then they would just, you know, we would get money for it. But yeah, it doesn't seem logical. Now, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a very touchy subject, and it depends on like each person's job, like, you know, the context, like all that shit. It's very it's not so black and white. Germany went through this after World War One. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though, bro. I mean, we see it with like I mean, we see it across the board, like corporations and companies continue to jack up prices just because. And then they try to say like, oh, it's like this and this and this, but like, for instance, like Microsoft, I know they're in it to make money, like they're, you know, they're a business or a corporation, like they're trying to make money, but it's like, do they actually need to jack up the price of like an Xbox console? Like, do they need to do that? I mean, I get like, you know, there's things regarding like production, the materials, like, you know, trade agreements from certain countries and all that stuff. I get that, but I also do think there's a lot of greed involved, and it's not necessarily like, kind of going on a rant right now, but But I think corporations and companies will continue to jack up prices just because. And they really don't need to. I mean, look at the gaming industry over the last 20 years. Like it was like a small type niche. It wasn't that big. You know, games were like $30, $40. And then, you know, now we're fucking paying like $80, $90, $100 for video games now. And I know, like, you know, you know, when they talk about like GTA 6 and how much it costs to actually, you know, produce that game, it's like hundreds of millions of dollars or some shit like that. But I think that's a rarity. I don't think like every studio has to spend that much money. Now, I know costs have risen over the years, though. I know like cost of living continues to go up, but I also do think corporations like work us over, and they charge more than they probably should. Yeah, anyone that giving you money to live and that's all that you have, they own you. Oh yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Like, I want to be able to earn my shit. I don't want somebody to give me my shit. I want to earn my money. Hey, how you doing, Lorinda? How you doing today? Where the fuck am I going, bro? I'm hanging in there, Lorinda. I'm hanging in there. It's been kind of rough, but I'm hanging in there. I'm doing all right. But I appreciate you for asking. How you doing today? What you been up to? The fuck is that? The fuck? Oh hell no, bro. Get the fuck out of there. Maybe I shouldn't have fucking... What was going on with the music, too? What kind of music was that? There are two things driving in increased costs: inflation from desperate... Yeah, the corona made it so easy to... Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say I fucking know like everything about, you know, economics. I'm not a well versed in all that shit, but well, even like, even when you think about it, when it comes to like, like, I know here in the States we have like fast food and shit like that. But even I feel like, you know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, like the portion, like the, not even like, I guess you say like the portion size of things, but like a burger would, to me, would be, felt like it was like bigger than what we get today, and it costs less than what we like less than what we end up paying for it today. And I know like things fluctuate, like the price of like, you know, meat and all that shit. Like I know there's a lot that goes into, obviously, you know, the cost of living and all that. You know, taxes and all that stuff do affect that, but I don't know, like you could go and get like a fucking cheeseburger for like, you know, $1.50, and it actually be a decent size, and now you're paying like $4 fucking $5 for the same cheeseburger, but it's smaller. Like it's a lot smaller. Like I get if like, all right, I get if like the cost of all of that goes up to $4, but it's still the same size, but we're getting smaller portions and we're paying more money for that shit. That's kind of what I mean, I know it's talking about like the gaming industry. I do think that is happening in the gaming industry. Obviously not all across the board, and I know like every situation is different, but I think in like that specific aspect, I do think we get ripped off as like a consumer. Yeah, like smaller portions, lower quality ingredients, higher prices. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if the portion was the same, if the ingredients were the same, and ended up being like $4, you know, $5 for a burger wherever you go to, then I mean, it is what it is. Like I get it. Like that's just, you know, the cost of living. Like, all right, they're importing the fucking meat from someplace. They're, you know, there was a shortage somewhere, so they had to jack the prices up on the stock that they had or whatever. But I feel like a lot of companies are like ripping us off. And I mean, even with like chips, you go get like a bag of chips, dude, and like the bag is like half full. Like half of the bag is full of air, and then half the bag is full of chips. And I think like back in the day, it used to be like, you know, the bag was like 3/4 full, almost up to the top too. And like nowadays, like the bag's like half full, and you're paying like more money for a bag of chips. So that's where I'm kind of like coming from with some of that stuff. But I know, like, obviously, what the fuck, bro? The fuck was that? Kind of getting sidetracked here. My grandparents counted their pennies twice. This is gonna. I mean, yeah, I think over the last like, like 30, 40 years, like we have seen a skyrocket in fucking, like all of this stuff. Like the cost of living is just skyrocketed. Mainly in the last 20 years, it's just unheard of. That's why, like, a lot of people, I mean, back in the day, a lot of people, like, frowned upon, like, if you went back and you lived with your parents, or you know, you live with, like, relatives, or you had roommates or something, you know, people, you know, things like that. But, like, the cost of living is so high that it's more affordable for people to go and live with family or friends and things like that, and split the cost on everything so that they can actually fucking, like, live a comfortable life. And I know a lot of people have been doing that over the last, like, I mean, COVID really did fuck up a lot of things. And I know a lot of people have been doing that since COVID. I know, yeah, I mean, I know the costs go up for restaurants too. Like, maybe they have to pay more in rent, or it costs them more to purchase the meat. I get that, but they're giving us smaller portions and charging us more money. You know what I'm saying? Like give us the same patty. Like if you're making the same burger, like just make it the fucking same as it was. Or, you know, come up with, you know, have like, I know like, or come up with a different burger on your menu that is smaller and is cheaper. But I think like they advertise the same burger that's been on their menu for like, you know, 15, 20 years or whatever, and then they charge us more money, and then they make the burger smaller. That's the, I don't know, that's what I was trying to say. You have a buddy who owns a Spice Wing franchise? During COVID, the price of chicken. I mean, bro, like poultry, like meat in general is just fucking crazy. Like ever since COVID. Like right now, like where I live, I know you can say this too, Yanity, because you live close to me. Bro, wings are expensive as fuck. Like I think like you can get like 10 wings for, what is it, like 30 bucks or something? Not 30 bucks. It's definitely over like 20. It's over like $20 or some shit for 10 wings. Which is fucking crazy, dude. Owner can either choose to lose money or cut portions. Not always an easy. No, I mean, I get that. I know it's not so easy. I know it's not the same for every company. I understand that. I think where I'm coming from, like big corporations, and then I know they're trying to make money too. Like a mom and like you know, a one-off like restaurant that is trying to make ends meet. You know, they're trying to, you know, create, you know, try to establish their restaurant. Like, yeah, obviously they might have to do things a certain type of way, but I think like, you know, restaurant chains and other things like that, I think they do take advantage. I'm just saying that math ain't math sometimes. Like, all right, you're giving me a smaller portion, but then you're charging me like $4 more than what it used to be. Like, if anything, it should just remain the same price. Yeah, but I'm not saying it's everyone, Yanity. I know like each, you know, everyone has like their own little position, and they're trying to, you know, they might own like 2 or 3 restaurants, and they kind of manage 2 or 3 restaurants, and they're trying, you know, they're trying to make, you know, they're trying to have a successful business. So I get that. I'm not saying that. Fuck. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. Prints out a blueprint for antimatter. You will find us when the time is right. Okay. Alrighty. We gotta craft antimatter. Alright, so we're gonna head back to base.
Thermal protection falling.
No, yeah, I know that too, Matt. I know that too, bro. Like, we keep spending money left and right. And I know that goes into it as well. But it's crazy, dude. It's like you go and get like a fucking raise at your job, and it's like that. It doesn't even matter, bro. Because like the cost of living just is so high, and it continues to spiral like every year. That like even if you do get a bonus, like it doesn't fucking matter, dude. That's why I said like a lot of people choose to like go and move in with like other people, because that's like the only way that they can like save up. And yeah, it's, you know, we keep spending money, or the government keeps spending money. Priority mail was, when I took over my shop, was 13 bucks. Now it's 21, and we've kept all of our margins the same. Hey, what's going on, E888 or 888? How you doing today? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for coming and hanging out. Welcome to the simulation interloper. Interloper. Yeah, this game is definitely I can see how it could be very tedious for a lot of people. And that shit just popped out of nowhere.
Technology recharged.
Yeah, so I need chromatic metal. So yeah, I gotta go back to base. But I want to hit up this ancient ruin. See what this is about. BlackRock and Airbnb. Hey, don't... Yeah, bro. BlackRock, bro. Yeah, BlackRock is fucking... That's a whole nother topic, dude. That company fucking... I don't know. Maybe I should watch what I say, but... Like, BlackRock is fucking... Your stepdaughter lived with you till she was 24 and then moved in with her dad? Yeah, see, like, back in the day, that shit used to be frowned upon, but, like, it's so hard for people. They're like, who gives a shit, dude? Like, if it helps everybody out, like... Like, I've never been one to, like, you know, clown on somebody or make fun of somebody for living with, you know, their parents or... Damn, I got no... Oh, here we go.
Technology recharged.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm having fun with it. Is it one of your favorite games? Tedious how? I find it... No, it's pretty chill, but I'm saying, like, it's just... I say tedious because, like, you have to, like, spend... it's like a time sink. Like, you have to spend a lot of time playing this game to kind of get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a game that you can, like... I'm trying to phrase it in a way. Like, it just takes a lot of time to kind of sit down and play it, you know what I mean? To kind of, like, you can't just, like, hop in for an hour and be like, okay. Like, you have to, like, sit here for, like, 4 to 5 hours, you know? And actually, like... So I think, like, your average person might not get into it because it does seem very intimidating. The imprint of ancient civilization was once absorbed by the strange marker. Seek help with language. Oh shit. Let's go find out what that is. I like to roleplay AAA service. Hey, I appreciate that, E. I'm gonna call you E. I appreciate that, E. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because it is. I mean, there's so many planets. Like, there's so much shit you can do. Obviously, like with the most recent updates, it's added even more into the game, and that's why a lot of people have been jumping into it. You know, myself included, right now. Shit. I thought I cleared that. Your children are also welcome to stay as long as they want to. I mean, it's a cool way of looking at it too. Like, it's bringing like families like together too. If they're living under the same roof. You miss Jake? Yeah, I don't know where he's at, Lorinda. I don't know where he's at. You need to get back in No Man's Sky, Sham. Hey, get back into it, bro. Get back into it. Just wait until you get a Corvette, though. Those are awesome. Yeah, I think it's the one thing. I I mean, I've always wanted to jump into the game, but I think the last two major updates to the game have been, it's just drastically changed the game. Is it below me? Oh, it's up there. The fuck? Ah, shit. Where the hold on.
Hostile scan detected.
What the fuck you mean, bro?
Technology recharged.
The hell? Is there a ship fighting my ass? I gotta change the fucking controls for the camera. Like it's so. I think maybe I'm used to like Starfield and not necessarily. Yeah, I need to set it to like, yeah, set it to lock. Bro, like, are you serious right now? Leave me the fuck alone, dude. Before we See, I don't fucking see a damn, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You've been playing since 2018, E? You have a fraction of what's available to the hardcore players? People have giant sandworms as pet? What the hell? So it's kind of like Dune. They got like the fucking worms from Dune. So it's probably cool for you to like see how far the game has come, E, since launch. Okay, so in the settings, I don't know. We'll figure this shit out.
Radiation protection falling.
Water world worm planets with giant waves and storms might. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I've seen you can like build bases and stuff underwater. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't see like any flight controls in the damn. We got normal, inverted, but that doesn't deal with the camera. There's no like setting for the camera. I'm playing on the Series X. Alright, we gotta get copper. Hold on. Yeah, so I gotta find some. Yeah, we're gonna find some copper. I have to have 40 plus hours of story before I can unlock.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, I think me like I don't think I'm like used to the camera in the game yet for the ship. I'm used to the camera in Starfield. So I think obviously at some point in time I'll get kind of acclimated to it. Kind of get settled in a little bit. Yeah, we'll see if Jake hops in here. I don't know. I don't know. But I hope you're doing good, Lorinda. Reduce your mining size to get more resources. I don't even know how to reduce that. I don't know how to reduce that.
Technology recharged.
I'm on console. I'm on console. I'm not on PC. Well, okay, I'm assuming on PC you can change the All right, let me see. Is that it? I don't know what I just hit. That's it? I don't know what I did, but we did it.
Radiation protection.
Alright, now that shit too big. What the fuck is happening? Alright, let me try this again. Alright, so it's B. Oh, I need to change it back to mine. Bro, what the fuck is this? I can change like rock base. I can change that, but there you go. Oh, what the fuck? I'll be honest, man. I kind of wish that they would fucking tell you more. All right, here we go. Oh, never mind. I see. Mine. Ah, I see. I see. My dumbass wasn't looking at the top right. Now I know. I just can't.
Radiation protection falling.
All right, now I see. You guys gotta bear with me. I'm a little slow sometimes.
Technology recharged.
I'm a little slow sometimes.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharged.
All right, let's head back. Hey, I appreciate y'all for helping though. The advice, the inside information. So how many hours have y'all played in No Man's Sky? How many hours do you have in it? I'm gonna take a guess to say over. Well, I guess for you, E, you probably have. I was gonna say like close to 1,000. But with Matt, you probably a little bit under that, right? Maybe under 500. Ah, shit. Alright, so we're gonna assemble antimatter housing. Gather oxygen for... Okay. Actually, do we have any in our ship? Negative.
Radiation protection falling.
$1,400? Oh, shit. According to Steam. You didn't play for a long time? Worth waiting. There's a lot to do now. Yeah, I don't know any of that. I don't know any of that shit, Matt. I still like I'm still trying to get my feet under me a little bit. You say turn off PvP? What's wrong with PvP, E? Oh, shit. Someone can come over here and wreck my stuff? Oh, damn. Let's see. There we go. People will snipe me with no warning. Hey, if they want to do that, let them try. All right? That's all I'm saying. Let them try. I'll take their ass down. With no weapon. All right, so we're gonna gather some ferrite dust.
Radiation protection falling.
All right, craft warp cell. There it is, baby. All right, now we can head back. So, would you say that is there a lot of toxicity with the PvP in this game? Or for the most part, it's pretty damn amicable. Like, people get along. Wait. Oh, I was about to say. Most players will throw materials at you. Very few people, very few will PvP with no warning. Or they ignore you completely. I was gonna say, bro, if the fucking No Man's Sky PvP community was toxic as fuck, that would have been like the last thing I would have expected. Actually, it would have been fun if it was. It would be funny to
Technology recharged.
Damn, I gotta do that for fucking. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a bunch of. Okay, this should be easy enough.
Technology recharged.
Most of us just want to show off our bases and ships. Yeah, that's what I would be interested in getting into, is like the base building. I love shit like that, so
Radiation protection falling.
I think base building is what I want to try to focus on at some point. All right, we got that. Now we can craft the antimatter.
Radiation protection falling.
We need oxygen. I feel like oxygen is hard to find on this planet. Base building is also shipbuilding. Yeah, I know there's obviously yeah, you can like build your ship now. So I kind of, yeah, I mean, it's not the same as like a, you know, base, like outpost, like I say like outpost, but like you plotting down a structure on a moon or a planet. You've heard Starfield has a better shipbuilding system? Yeah, dude. I honestly think the shipbuilding of Starfield is one of the coolest things. I think there is room to improve it as well, but it's one of the coolest things ever. Like the amount of detail in the shipbuilder in Starfield is, it's one of the coolest like systems I've ever been able to like play with in a game before. But like I said, I think they can improve it. I think they do need to improve it a little bit. And do I just go and buy oxygen at the station? I might do that. You can get really detailed in No Man's Sky once you get the hang of the, offsetting. Yeah, there's like literally no fucking oxygen, dude. You show me your Corvette, but yeah, I know that, like I was saying, I know this, it takes a bit of time to kind of get into it, you know what I'm saying? Like this isn't just like a game that you pick up and play and it's only like 40 hours long. You got to spend a lot of time. So yeah, we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Have you played Starfield, Matt, or nah? All right, fuck this. It's gonna take us forever to get. This damn oxygen.
Technology recharged.
Can't get the secondary material unless you scan the plant mineral. You've never played Starfield?
Radiation protection falling.
I would say if you do enjoy No Man's Sky, it's worth checking out. I would say that. I do think there are a lot of differences, but there are some similarities as well. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for like plants and stuff that had O2 was like the primary resource or mineral or whatever. You're pretty invested in No Man's Sky? Warp to another system, access the galaxy map. Okay, so we can go. Oh, there we go. You got no money for new games? The hell? Destination in 16, 16, 16. 16. 1, 6. Alright, we get it. Unknown planets. Alright, we got fungal, copper, ammonia. Got ancient bones. Is this a fuel source? What is this? Those big ass mushrooms, what the fuck? Is it that way? It's that way. Let's go check this out. Ion battery.
Units received.
Yeah, I gotta try to get a weapon. Let's go this way. Might try to find a mythical paradise planet with blue water, blue skies, green grass, and floating islands. It sounds like fucking Avatar, dude. It sounds like Avatar, Matt. Oh shit. I come in peace. Don't fucking kill me. I'm not trying to kill you. I never really got into Star Trek. I was never... Oh shit. I was never really into Star Trek. I mean, shit, for that matter, I'm not... I mean, obviously, I enjoy Star Wars, but I'm not, like... I wouldn't classify myself as, like, a fanboy, either. I'm not, a diehard. Oh, shit. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words from them form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I'm being asked. I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again, have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? What the fuck is happening? Find the mysterious messenger, make your way into space. Alrighty. What would you guys say is your favorite, like, space or sci-fi franchise of all time? It could be, like, a video game. It could be a TV show. It could be a movie. Like, any of that. It could be a novel. There's a touch of horror games in No Man's Sky at times. Oh, shit. Deep ocean. Hey, that's one of my... I don't know what it is about... Like, if you're, like, swimming in the ocean... like, open sea, like, open ocean, and you just, like... Like, that's one of my biggest fears is, like, looking down in the water at the abyss. And just, like, the unknown of what the fuck is, like, below you. That's one of my biggest fears. That shit is fucking terrifying. Just one? How about top 5? Yeah, you can give me a top 5. You can give me a top 5. It's funny because this week I plan on jumping into Subnautica. I plan on jumping into that game for the first time. And that, obviously, that deals with, you know, being in the ocean and all that stuff. Explore nearby planets. The fuck did that say? Let's go to the space station. Blade Runner, Starship, Predator, Aliens, OG Star Wars. Check the log. I know, I keep forgetting to do some shit like that. Oh, let's go to the station and then we'll... I think there was a new Predator movie that came out this past weekend. Apparently it's doing pretty good, like, in the box office. Like, a lot of people are going to watch it. Alright, so we got some could purchase something. Holy fuck, that's 143. Yeah. My ass is broke as fuck, so that's a no. The new stuff doesn't interest you at all? Looks too woke for me. Actually, I think one of the actress in that movie, I think her name is Elle Fanning. She was in Death Stranding 2. She was one of the main characters in Death Stranding 2. And I actually thought she was fucking good in that game. I think she did a good job in that game. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys saw the nominees for Game of the Year. But I really do hope alright, let's see how much this is. Holy fuck. Over almost $2 million? Are you fucking kidding me? We got a payment plan I can use? Like, $2 million is nothing. Hey man, come on now. Come on now. I got 80,000. Y'all over here saying this shit ain't nothing. I got 80,000. Yeah, Arc Raiders wasn't there, so I closed the tab. I don't know. Like, I think Arc Raiders is fantastic. I really do. But, I mean, I don't know. It's... Should it have gotten a nominee? Probably. I mean, it'll probably win, like, Best Multiplayer Game of the Year. Or whatever the hell. But, like, me personally, I want to see Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 win. That's my favorite game of the year. And then my second favorite, like after reflecting on a lot of the games that I played, I would say is Death Stranding 2. I know that game gets a lot of hate. Like some people don't like the, you know, the gameplay. But I thought that game was phenomenal from top to bottom. Like I think like the characters and the story and the music and shit was so good in that game. But I really hope Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 wins. I think that's one of the best RPGs ever made. And I know, like, you know, we played Expedition 33 here on the channel. Which I thought was really good, but... I don't think it's my game of the year. What do you... Take a picture? What do you mean? Turn multiplayer on and take a photo. Wait, what you mean you throw money at me? We'll throw so much money and materials in. Nah, bro, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I gotta earn all my shit. I appreciate it. I appreciate the gesture. I really do, but I'm gonna earn all my stuff. Christopher Larkin, that's the composer. I know, I appreciate that, but we're gonna grind for this shit. I don't want any handouts. I mean, it would be easy. I'll be like, yeah, like, give me some shit, but... Okay, so we got, like, different missions we can do. Which is kind of cool. So we could start doing that. I'm guessing we could do missions to kind of, like, bump up our, And then, obviously, we can find, like, the, fuck you just say? First time you go to the anomaly, people gonna gift you anyways. Someone gave me 150 million. What the hell? I would imagine, like, the amount of people that have been playing this shit non-stop, they probably have crazy money. All right, my question is, do you guys ever think they'll do like a next gen update for the game, or do you think they'll keep it as is? And I say like next gen, but because what, this came out on the Xbox One, right? Like that generation? It had to have, yeah, because it came out in 2018. Never had more than 4 billion units myself. Holy shit. You're down to 800 million? And I'm over here with my measly 80,000, bro. I got 80,000. That's all I got. I can't even afford a damn weapon. Use this outfitting station to increase the size of a starship. Okay. Ultra settings on PC would melt my PC. I mean, yeah, we're not playing on PC, so we're playing on the Series X right now. Can I steal this guy's ship? Is that a thing? Oh, I can't get in it. What's up, bro? You think the fastest way to make money for beginners is to find a... I'll have to keep that in mind, Deborah. But welcome to the stream. I appreciate you for hopping in, hanging out. But I'll try to keep that in mind. Harmonic camps have sentinel rifles. You can locate sentinel ships, which are great ships to sell for about 20 plus mil. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll have to think about that one. But yeah, we're gonna grind. We're gonna grind. I do appreciate y'all for fucking like asking or offering to you know, give me stuff. But I just wanna play through the game like organically. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I get like, you guys send me like 1 million or some shit, and I think like my experience with the game might be a little bit different rather than me like slowly building up. You know? I just don't want any handouts. Better find a crash ship and repair it. Yeah. I just don't. I'm not like about that. I know some people will like, you know, people like gift people stuff in game and shit to like help them like boost their playthrough, but I mean, we'll see. I just want to try to like do things myself, and then we'll kind of go from there. But I do think we're gonna end the stream there. We're gonna end the stream there. But we will be back. We'll continue pushing. We'll kind of, I guess, search. Is there? So I guess I can't pull up. I guess I have to be in space to pull up the map. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you got like your flora, your fauna, your minerals. All right. Okay. Upload your discoveries for a few nanites. What do I do that shit?
Technology installed.
Okay, so I need chromatic metal and this stuff. Oh, on the discovery tab? This little up arrow? Oh, I got you. Oh, I see, I see. I see, I see. It's crazy, like, the game literally doesn't tell you jack shit. Alright, I think that's it. 15 nanites? That's crazy. Upload all above the main page. So that's kind of cool. That is kind of similar to Starfield. Like when you survey planets in a Starfield, like when you 100% like a planet, you could turn in the data that you gathered for like money, which is kind of not the same as this. I mean, you're kind of doing the same thing, but the way that you do it is a little bit, or how you get the money is a little bit different, I guess. But it does remind me of that. But yeah, all right, guys, we will end it there. But we will be back, and we'll continue pushing, continue figuring out how to play the game. Obviously, it's going to probably take us a decent amount of time to kind of get into it. Because there's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on, but I do appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. Really do. Hanging out, chilling out to some No Man's Sky, and bear with me because it is a learning process. There is a learning curve, but I think we'll get it dialed in at some point in time. We will get it dialed in. But as always, if you guys are enjoying it, be sure to smash the like button. Drop comments if you guys are watching this back on the replay. Consider subscribing if you guys are new. You guys are enjoying it. You know, I wanted to, because I played quite a bit of Starfield here on the channel. I've always wanted to jump in and check this out and kind of compare it to Starfield. And I've said before, I said in part 1, I think like Starfield is more, you know, has more of a, you know, quest structure. Like there's more, you know, dialogue and more of like a story per se. And this one is definitely more sandboxy, like just fucking go figure it out. Like, you know, scan, explore, you know, get in your ship, travel here, like do that. So it's kind of interesting to see, and you can kind of do the same as Starfield, but this is definitely more of a sandboxy game compared to Starfield, which is kind of crazy because I think Starfield is very sandboxy in general. But you might want to visit the appearance modifier in the back of the station. Yeah, so are you talking about for my suit? Yeah, I tinkered with my suit in the previous stream. I changed the color and some of the stuff. My helmet. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on, I will say. Like it would have been nice if they had like tutorials for shit, but I can't appreciate the fact that they just drop you in and they tell you to figure it out for yourself, which is kind of refreshing. I think that's why some people just can't get into it. They're like, fuck this shit, dude, I'm gonna go play something else. Because there is a, you know, a whole process of learning how to play the game and figuring shit out for yourself. But it is refreshing because it makes you like think for yourself and you have to like figure things out. Expeditions are a good way to get familiar with the mechanics. So when do we get to the anomaly? That's the part. Is that a part of the fucking, like what we're doing in terms of like the main quest, if you want to say that? As soon? It's very soon? Okay. Keep doing the awakenings. Okay. But yeah, we'll continue trying to figure this shit out. But I'm having fun with it. Really am. It is like it's nice because it's nice and chill. Like I'm not really stressing out all too much. But I'm enjoying it quite a bit. You can't already summon with X space. All right, guys, we're gonna end it there. Again, I do appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out, vibing out. If you guys have played this game, if you guys haven't played this game, you know, if you guys have played the game, but you haven't played it in a very long time, maybe it scratches that itch and you want to jump back and play it. I know I said in part 1, but I know, you know, the last couple of updates for the game really brought people into the, you know, the community. A lot of people were interested because like the whole shipbuilding aspect and you know, stuff like that. So I you know, hopefully you guys are enjoying my playthrough of it. You know, we're gonna continue rocking and rolling, continue upgrading, getting more money, and like I said, I'm interested in the base building. You know, in Starfield, I did a lot of that on my channel, base building, outposts, and all that stuff. So I want to check out how this kind of works and see what kind of crazy builds we can do. So that is something that I want to try to do. Obviously, like when we start to get acclimated and settled into the game and the playthrough, I'll probably branch out and start doing a little bit more of that. But that is something that I'll probably end up doing quite a bit as the series and the playthrough progresses. So excited for it. But again, I do appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, your evening. Take care, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.